Muy buenas tardes, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo va eso? A ver, pulsamos, no vaya a salir otra pantalla. Ayer comenzamos esto, fuera. Ayer comenzamos a jugar al Metal Gear Solid 2. Aprovechamos las 2 horitas para hacer, digamos, la parte del tutorial de introducción de la historia. Como siempre, tenía cosas raras la configuración, así que le he metido mano. En principio, por lo que he probado y tal, funciona. No he visto el tema de los lásers, porque tendría que haber comenzado una partida nueva. Pero siendo sincero, la pereza era muy grande. Pero eso, he retocado los gráficos, a ver si no da por saco. A ver si no hay ningún tirón ni se ralentiza tampoco. Y queda esperar. Cargar partida. Sí. Cargamos desde este archivo de texto con el que terminamos ayer. Imagino, espero, sí. Los científicos han llevado a cabo miles de cálculos para crear la bomba atómica y determinar sus consecuencias. Los ordenadores y las bombas atómicas son productos de la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Productos que nacieron al mismo tiempo. Leer sobre la marcha es
Snake, do
complicado.
you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Buah.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
A ver hasta dónde llegan los helicópteros.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Now for your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Y porque les afecta a ellos, les importa. Si ocurriera en otra parte del mundo, segurísimo
You have two
que no les
mission
afectaría
objectives.
tanto.
One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Pero si Foxhound hizo Chocapic.
This is Snake. I'm now inside strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
Coge unas putas escaleras.
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber,
Boy.
but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax, the suit applies very
El torso, me aprieta en la espalda. Muy bien.
Performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
Cuando arreglas un fallo, salta por otro. Y ni siquiera estoy seguro de que los fallos de los láseres
Locate the hatch first.
se hayan arreglado. Que tampoco era para tanto, pero por meterle mano. Venga. Para los más espabilados, no, hasta que no se quite la máscara. Este no es el Snake que todos conocemos. Este es otro señor. Y por algún motivo se han venido arriba con el tema de, por eso el título de ayer, con el tema de que se parece mucho la intro de este juego con la del anterior. No la localización, por supuesto, pero así como idea general se parece bastante. Y esto que está abierto está lleno de bichos, pero lo que me gusta es la atención al detalle de... Lleva una máscara puesta. Se tiene que ver medio raro. Vale, por aquí no. Ya se le quitará más adelante, pero de momento tendremos que ir así en primera persona. Y otra cosa, ayer no, hoy por la mañana, estoy mirando el tema de la presión de los botones por el tema de lo que comenté ayer al apuntar. Efectivamente, sí había una... Los botones tenían sensor de presión, pero con el mando de la Play 2, cosa que me sorprende, la verdad. Y me sorprende más porque por lo visto estoy usando el mando de la Play 4, pero ni el de la 3 ni el de la 4, por lo que vimos ayer, tienen incorporados los botones sensor de presión. Pero el de la Play 2 sí. Entonces, pues... quiero comprobar otra cosa cuando consigamos un arma. Que por lo visto si aprieto L3... debería de apuntar con el arma sin gastar munición. Pero como hasta que no consigamos un arma no lo puedo probar y estar seguro.
AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment is Russian made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They've become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Que todavía quedaban después de lo que pasó en el barco aquel. Ese es el Snake que todos amamos y conocemos.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Pues lo toca.
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Que la primera vez que jugué, como fue el cambio de español a inglés y la mejora de los gráficos, no me di cuenta. Este señor es Campbell. Por si alguien no tal.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
A ver. Hablándolos ahí un poquito. Yeah. Que me pregunto, lo dudo mucho. Tendría que mirarlo, por simple curiosidad. Fin de partida. No creo que exista un sistema así de identificación en las propias armas. Lo dicho, como no tengo ni idea, tendré que mirarlo para estar para estar seguro. Yep. Ah. Ok, pensé que no te dejaría cambiarlo. Ni me acuerdo. A ver, tengo una edad, pero no... Solo voy a poner el año. Adelante. Sí, este mando sí tiene vibración. Radar tipo 1. Jugar con. O sea... Vamos a ver. No creo que haga falta por los cascos. O sea, no creo que haga falta, no. No sé si funcionará en los cascos. Vamos a usarlo normal. Con anotaciones. Uy, se van a despertar ya.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose.
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Ahí está lo que comenté ayer. Todos empiezan, si los duermes, con 3... Uy. Con 3 zetas, o si los noqueas tienen 3 estrellitas. Y cuando pasa el tiempo, los enemigos se despiertan.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Espero que baje solo, porque no le he dado al botón.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
No, hay que darle al botón, me cago en todo. ¡Ah! Pues no hacía falta. Ok. Esperar que se quite este modo y subir el ascensor. A ver, ¿dónde vas a ir? Uf, perfecto. Se quitará ahora la máscara, imagino. Sí.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
Aquí
The hero of
tenemos
Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right. But
el
he
comienzo de un
can't be
meme
without
con
Solid
patas.
Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
¿Y en cuál estamos?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Venga. Pájaro. Mierda de pájaro. Que hay que tener cuidado con eso. Porque si vas corriendo, te tropiezas y te caes. ¿Te tropiezas? No, te resbalas y te caes. Nada. Nada. A ver, esto no puede ser, tiene que haber algo. Y como siempre, yo estoy muy ciego para verlo. Ah, vale. Uy. Me encanta lo exagerado que... Lo exagerado que es este hombre para... Para todo. Sí, podríamos... Pero bueno. Ah, no pasa... Ajá. Es que... Que es absurdo hasta decir basta. Pero esto no puede ser. No puedo quedarme yo clavado aquí tan rápido. Sí. Suéltate, a ver qué pasa. A ver, calma. Ahí hay una puerta. Allí hay otra puerta. Sí, eso es precisamente lo que quiero que haga. Quería probar, pero parece que no tiene espacio suficiente. No. Entonces tiene que ser... Ah. Bueno, tenemos 2 horas por delante. Yo no tengo prisa. Y hace tanto que no lo juego que no tengo recuerdos. Salvo de partes muy concretas por obvias razones que ya veremos en el futuro. Cositas así, no tengo recuerdos ninguno. Por debajo... Típico... Esto de metal que no está puesto. Joder, costó, ¿eh? Eso es un agujero. Por ahí te puedes colar. Gracias.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left analog stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Vale, pero todas estas... No, aquí ya no. Y si hay algún agujero, está tapado por las cajas. Así que... No, desde aquí no abre. Hablan demasiado.
SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Sí. Díselo a los SEALs cuando te apunten con un arma, a ver qué opinan. Lo que me gusta... Bueno, me gusta, no sé si por algún tipo de configuración o qué. Que tenemos un montón de salud. No es como en el 1 que comenzabas con un fisco de salud y cada vez que derrotabas a un jefe ibas ganando más salud. Aquí tienes un poco más de opción para meter la pata. Pero el tejado no se va por ahí.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
He hecho más de 300 misiones en realidad virtual. Sí, sí. Eres todo un campeón. ¡Bravo! La primera en la frente. No sé si pueden mirar a través de las rejillas, pero por si acaso. Ya hay una tontería que no lo voy a probar ahora. Pero si R1 es el botón para usar la primera persona, si usas el botón dentro de un armario de estos, te chocas con el armario y haces ruido. Empezamos muy bien. Y esperar un poco hasta que se vayan y volverlo a intentar. Porque no falla que tú salgas y digas, enseguida se van, no pasa nada. Y justo cuando se están yendo te vuelven a ver y vuelta a empezar. Joder, Raiden, ¿eres un muñeco que no puede ver si no gira el tronco o qué? Sí. No hay que cambiar nada de momento.
There's somebody there.
No.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero,
Ya sé quién es.
respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Vale, pues este no es, así que vuelvo. Esto es... Ay, por aquí seguramente... Verdad, no me acordaba. La tontería esta con las escaleras. Pues tiene que ser el... Perdón. Joder, otra vez, ¿en serio?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Sí, sí, vayan a la F, a mí no me interesa. Ahora se queda noqueado. Te voy a decir, ya he visto a alguien ahí. No, tío. Ya estoy en el B. No. Me acabo de acordar, este juego tiene un modo para ver todas estas cinemáticas en las que puedes cambiar los personajes que aparecen. Cuanto más pasas, adelantas el juego y más personajes ves, más personajes pueden elegir para que sustituyan a Raiden, por ejemplo. Y está gracioso.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down! Where is he?
Arriba, donde nadie mira nunca.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Sam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hay que ducharse más, amigo mío.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Claro.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
Si fuese listo se habría dado cuenta de que cómo ha podido disparar con el fusil. Se supone que todos tienen el equipo personalizado.
Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Yeah.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
Un poco tarde.
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Sí, pero baja porque está esto aquí y lo necesita. En todos estos juegos tienes que tener a mano la típica pizarrita blanca y empezar a... Se quedó sopa en serio. Sí. Y llevar el típico cuadro, anotar todo lo que te dice. Porque entre todos los juegos tienen una cantidad de historia que se entrelaza de 1000 maneras. Y a veces llevar el control de todo lo que te dicen te puede superar. A ver, ya tenemos esto. No, no funciona. Bien.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Pues sí, ahora que salió dije, pues va siendo hora de guardar. Pero mira. Maravitupendo.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Y... Vale, vamos a ver si se quedó guardada. No. Tengo que usarla primero, la dejo por ahí puesta. Y así no me olvido. Esto es... no. Ahora vamos, pero... sabía yo. Pues lo de los sensores de presión de los botones van a ser una putada. Porque no sé si hay un conversor del tipo de conector que hay de PlayStation 2 a USB. Pero vamos, que esto sería estar perdiendo balas a lo loco. Que de todas maneras, lo de conseguir las chapas tampoco tal. Pero... quieras que no me moleste.
What the hell is that?
Come, put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her. Is she the one they call Fortune?
Está fuerte el hombre.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president! Ready grenades!
Wow.
A dud!
Today is another bad day. Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
De esa altura, caer al agua es como caer contra el cemento.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down. It just means they anticipated the attack.
What?
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch. On top of that, we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself. The entire mission is in your hands now. Do you understand?
But...
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
You mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives. The priority is now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
That's not a problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to Simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire, too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done? Raiden, you're needed on Strut C.
Venga, vamos, que si no se va a quejar el hombre. De todas maneras, yo creo que como ya salimos de la zona anterior, ya podemos hacer la primera llamada.
He's asleep?
Bueno. Ahí está, mientras se quede registrado, yo feliz. Bueno, mira, por lo menos. Pero también lo de esta gente es verdad, vamos a ver. Primero ven que las balas no le hacen nada. Que tiene semejante armatoste debajo del brazo y dicen, sí. Vamos a acercarnos a ver qué pasa. No es como si fuera a ocurrir nada malo, ¿verdad? Joder, sorprendido estoy de que no haya nadie. ¿En serio, tío? Cierra la puerta, abre la puerta, cierra la puerta. La putada es tener que encontrar todos los terminales de acceso. Si la llamo ahora, ¿qué pasa?
What's up, Jack?
Absolutamente nada. Ok. Que a ver, como para ponerse con remilgos en una misión de este estilo.
I can't believe you, Jack. Do you know what that place
No he dicho
is?
nada.
I just thought maybe the bomb disposal instructor might be in there.
Why would he be in there?
Well, you never know. He's AWOL, and...
Even AWOL, a normal guy wouldn't go into a woman's bathroom. You're the only one I know who would. You're like really strange.
Rosemary, settle down.
But
It's all right. Right. Rosemary is right. You should probably look someplace else. I can really sympathize with you there, though.
what, sir?
Nothing. Raiden, that's that. Return to your duties.
You guys are unbelievable.
Ok, yo lo he hecho por los jajas, pero ok. Por la conversación. Que recordaba que iba a decir algo y no estaba equivocado. Además, si hay munición aquí, la munición es importante para volver con vida. A ver. Bueno, ya... Lo de pegarte a las paredes ya tal.
Freeze!
Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? Oh, that's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with
Jota, con
those
seguro.
bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again?
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Rose?
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb
Confía en el
disposal
poder de la
training per
amistad.
se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Pues echa la
I know
imaginación.
Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him. He had the right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
Todavía queda parte del pasillo
I
por
know
ver.
the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card, issued to Shell personnel.
Bien.
The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
Coño, qué rápido me acabo de fijar. Qué rápido se le coló la líder al brazo.
I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Simplify. Marine Corps talk. Normal team leaders stay in the CP.
Son los malos estos juegos que hablan demasiado.
And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you. Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me. I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Y eso, tú encima mete aquí la oscuridad. Ya lo que nos faltaba para terminar de enrevesar la historia. Venga. Vale, y aquí tenemos el spray. Vamos a ver si por lo menos desactivamos una o dos bombas para poder ir aparcando. Mi madre, si no fuera de verdad por todo lo que hablan, este juego duraría la mitad del tiempo. Nada. ¡Ja! ¿Quién dijo de no venir aquí, eh? El el techo no veo nada. Aquí a lo mejor en la entrada. No, demasiado lejos. Ah, amigo, ya te vi. Cogemos esto. Apuntamos. Listo.
Ryden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Bueno, sea lo que fuera, de momento ya hemos desactivado las bombas. Y tenemos acceso a todas las puertas de nivel 1. Vamos a echar un vistazo por ahí. Vale, creo que el tema del láser ya se ve bien. No. Que como los vídeos de momento solo ha dado un poquito por culo en 2 o 3. A lo mejor no hace falta que nos volvamos locos con eso. Y ahí detrás, justo ahí, una cámara. Todo correcto. A ver, ¿dónde está aquí la bomba? Ah. Ok. Hay alguien... 2, 3. Vale, hay varios. Y yo no cuento con... No cuento con un arma con silenciador. Creo que eso que hay en el suelo es para bajar. Pero no estoy seguro. Es que me van a ver. Vale, y allí es donde está... la consola. No, yo quería tirarme por aquí abajo. Y no sé si tendría que probarlo. No sé si puedo soltarme, agarrarme y subirme. Si fueran uno o dos que pudiera apuntar rápido.
Nothing here.
Bien.
Enemy sight.
Nothing here.
Ah, en una de esas compuertas sí podríamos tirar a este señor, pero como no sé dónde demonios está el otro.
Unable to find the AWOL source. Nothing else to report.
Nothing here.
A ver si puedo llegar hasta la puerta aquella.
Nothing here.
Ah, ¿en serio? No. Quiero tirar a este señor.
Nothing here.
¡Hala!
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
No, you don't need help.
What's that?
¡No!
Send reinforcements.
Me cago en... ¡Oh! ¡Qué bobería más grande! A ver si podemos controlar la situación aquí en este bloque. Bien. Así ya no tengo que ir a ciegas.
Nothing here.
¿En serio? ¿No lo han oído? Joder, y yo preocupándome. Podía haber hecho esto desde el principio. ¡Hala! Y la bomba estaba por el otro lado. A ver, ¿qué pasa? ¿Esto qué es?
Raiden, at your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Vale, a lo mejor la bomba está ahí. Vamos a visualizar aquí primero. Sí, es posible que esté aquí debajo. Yep. ¿En serio, tío? Pues yo tengo que pasar por ahí. Vale, al menos ya hemos terminado aquí. Vámonos. ¡Ah! ¡Qué tontería más grande! No sé si hay... No vengan para acá. Váyanse para allá. Bien. ¿No? Iba a decir, menos mal que nadie mira para abajo. Pero yo creo que se miró para abajo y no me ha visto. Porque tiene una tremenda falta de usar gafas. Vamos a ver si podemos desactivar el de aquí. Y ya si guardar la partida y dejarlo para mañana. Desactivar las 3 bombas que faltan. No te des la vuelta ahora. Bien. Bien, 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 bien. Por lo menos hacer algo inteligente, que es avisar cada X segundos o X minutos. Y si pasa algo con las comunicaciones, entonces ya se preocupa. ¿Aquí no hay? No puede ser. Ahí está el eso de control. O a lo mejor está abajo y no lo registra desde aquí. Me interesa coger esa caja de cartón que hay ahí. Aquí no hay nadie. Uf. Menos mal, yo ya iba a usar la caja. Pero menos mal que me pude meter ahí debajo. Que yo iba a comentar, si saben... Bueno, si saben. Tanto si han mandado al que fue el maestro de este señor, como si han mandado a un experto en explosivos, nadie sería tan estúpido como para decir: Ah, voy a poner las bombas en los lugares típicos para que me las puedan desarmar. Que a lo mejor sí, si tu intención es echar esto abajo. Epa. Pero ya hemos visto que a lo mejor no es esa la intención. Pero de todas maneras podrías tener otras bombas puestas por el lugar. Oh. Shit. Raiden, por Dios. Métete ahí dentro. Ahora que vi el tal, mi solución era esta o meterme en la caja. No, pero tiene que ver aquí también. Que si el sensor no nos dice nada, entonces... Y eso es de nivel 5, o sea que aquí abajo yo no puedo hacer nada. Tengo que subir. Y en el segundo que consigamos un silenciador o un arma tranquilizante, esto va a ser las risas. Está la puerta para subir arriba. Y esta conexión. Y sería vuelta a empezar, volver de la F a la A.
Be careful, there are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
¿El qué?
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Claro.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Y recordemos, por lo menos en el primer juego era así. No me acuerdo si aquí también funciona.
Jack, you need to save?
Sí, si en un campo de minas vamos agachados y pasamos por encima de una mina, en principio no se debería de activar, sino que la recoge. No sé si aquí funcionaba de la misma manera o no. Ahora mismo lo comprobamos.
Rose, no comment.
About?
I've killed someone.
Jack, it's a battlefield.
My opponents are living, breathing human beings. This isn't like the VR training. They have bodies. They have had lives. I took all that away from them.
But you've got no choice if you want to survive.
And yet, maybe because of the VR training, I can't help but try and block out that reality. It's the only way I can manage to fight.
Jack,
What?
I don't care what it takes, just as long as you come back alive. Do whatever it takes, please. Just come back in one piece.
Okay.
Entonces, nos agachamos. ¿En serio, tío? Buah. Claro, porque no hay huevos de venir aquí porque saben lo que hay. Oh. Todavía me la juego. Sí, cuela, cuela. ¿Perdón? Joder, tenía alguien detrás, en serio. No, aquí no hay nadie. Está en la habitación de enfrente. Vale, aquí también hay una bomba. Ok. Ahora sí, desactivamos esta bomba y lo aparcamos por aquí por hoy. Menos mal que esto no te obliga a ir sí o sí en sigilo todo el rato. Porque si no, la cantidad de veces que tendría que resetear serían impresionantes. Que me sorprende que todavía no les haya dado por abrir ningún casillero y mirar dentro. Que es el plan de, hemos visto que entraron en esta habitación, pero no está. Hay un montón de taquillas, miramos dentro. Nah. Solo uno fue lo suficientemente inteligente para mirar debajo de una mesa. Y ya. A ver si encuentro más raciones por aquí. Nope. Nah. Ah, amigo, no miro debajo de la mesa, miro en el conducto de ventilación. Sí, pero yo necesito ir de una sala a otra. De todas maneras, por si acaso... Que debería de poder entrar, pero por si acaso... ¡Ah! Sí. Coño, ¿cómo era para ponerle...? Puedes colocar un silenciador, vale. ¿Cómo? Así no... No. No me acuerdo qué botón era. Si era el círculo también, dándole... Manteniendo el círculo. Vale, está ahí dentro. Tengo que mirarlo porque me está molestando esto. He pulsado absolutamente todos los botones a los que tengo acceso desde el menú. Y no hay manera. Esto es. Pam, 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 pam. O sea, aquí detrás sí había una bomba, pero por algún motivo ya tal. Joder, ¿en serio? Vale. Y no me acuerdo si era en el 3 o en el 4. De que los silenciadores también se iban fastidiando y tenías que hacerte con nuevos. ¿En serio? ¿Justo ahora? El otro que está para joder, simplemente. Venga, ahora en cuanto venga para aquí.
Who's there? Huh? Who's that?
Rápido antes de que venga. El mismo truco como con el otro. Ya no queda nadie más aquí. Puedo investigar lo que me dé la gana. Ya lo he dicho, si tuviera la opción de un arma tranquilizante, yo encantado. No me han dado la opción de momento, pues... Y para llegar desde ahí... Buah. El en medio va a estar más complicado. Vale, hop. Llevamos la mitad.
This is Raiden. I just finished disposing of the C4 in strut F. Found explosives on B1.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Podía haber intentado esconder los cuerpos, pero... Y desde aquí no creo que me vean, pero por si acaso... Para transportar videojuegos... No, esta mejor. Bueno, en principio parece... Han mandado gente aquí, pero no baja nadie. Pues voy a guardar. Y mañana lo que hacemos es... No, soy su hermano. Vamos a la parte de la que vinimos. Porque ahí también había una bomba, pero no la encontramos. Y terminamos de dar la vuelta para volver a la... Y volver al B. Y desactivar ya las 3 bombas que quedan.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
I almost threw up a few times.
Oh, Jack.
But I'm okay. It's not like I'm in this alone.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What do you think about when you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember. And I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind blank. I can't let myself be overwhelmed by the fear.
So, am I a part of what you try not to remember? I was just kidding, but I guess this isn't a good time for that.
No, it is. And I do think about you. I'm trying to remember what's so special about April 30th.
Any success?
No, not yet.
You need to stay alive so you can.
Okay, that's a deal.
Vale. Pues eso. A ver si ya poco a poco voy recuperando la sensibilidad de este juego para no meter tanto la pata. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Llevamos 3 bombas, nos quedan 6. Mañana seguimos y lo dejaremos hecho y continuaremos más con el... Quitando el tema de las bombas, seguiremos un poco más. Pues nada, espero que os haya gustado, que os lo hayáis pasado bien. Que tengáis una buena tarde y nos vemos mañana. Hasta luego.